guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're gonna be making these tags that are so cute for the holiday season. You have for decorations or for your holiday gifting. You can give it to friends and family, personalize it, and they would make a great gift. So let me get started with what materials we're gonna need, and let's get started. All right, we're gonna be needing some washers. These are really inexpensive. You can get them from the home department store. And as you can see, these are 1/2 inch. We're gonna be making them rusty. So we're gonna be using distilled vinegar, hydrogen peroxide, salt, and we're gonna put them in a cup to do all this. And the other things that we're gonna need are gonna be our pieces of wood. These are just scrap pieces of wood. They've been like screwed in and just a little bit like rough, but that's what I like because these are going to be like rustic. And I have these pieces that are white. I'm just going to sand them a little bit, and I have different sizes. I might cut up this one to make it half, to have kind of like this. This size is about like about 8 inches total. Yeah, about 8 inches total. And the width, these are just like 4 inches, so like the 1x4s. And so other than the wood, the washers, we also have our drills. I'm gonna use these for something. Maybe I'm just gonna damage this. I don't know. I was gonna do something with this. I'll show you what. And then I have my other drill. I'm gonna be using this to drill the hole for the middle. And then I'll put the washer. I'll probably need a bigger one, but I couldn't find the other ones that I was looking for. When I find them, I'll show them to you. I have a square to just roughly do the angle here so that you can make the tag look, and a pencil, and a sander. Yeah, my sander. This is my orbital sander right here that I'm using. I'm just kind of like scuffing everything, not really doing too much. And then I have my circular saw. I do have my miter saw, but I haven't taken it out. That would make it much easier, but you can still do it with this or a jigsaw. So let's continue with this process. So let me just open this. As you can see, they're super nice and shiny, but we want to make them rusty so that they can look antique. So I'm just gonna put them right in there. We're going to use equal parts of the hydrogen peroxide and the vinegar. Alright, so right away I'm putting the hydrogen peroxide, just enough to cover the washers. And it's already giving me this kind of, it's already making them darker. And I'm going to put a little bit of salt. I'm not using the iodized. I wonder if that makes a difference. They're already turning into a different color. So we'll let them sit there. You're supposed to leave them there for overnight or 24 hours. I'm going to try to see if they can, by the end of the day, get rusty, because I need to make this for a friend that's coming tomorrow, and I want to have them ready for her. So this is super inexpensive. All you have to do is put a little bit of the vinegar just to cover these, and then the equal part of the hydrogen peroxide. And as you can see, it's not that much, just to cover the washers, and then some salt. Oh my gosh, can you see them turning? They're already like rusting. Can you see the color turning? I love it. Okay, cool. This is so amazing. Let them sit there and hopefully rust really nicely, because I can see, oops, I can see they're letting out some rust, but they're not rusted yet. It's too early. As you can see there, can you see there? They're just turning a little bit darker. Okay guys, another thing that I see here, and this just formed like minutes after the other, what I showed you before. It's like a foam or a froth, and I'm gonna take out the washers from inside, show you how they look. We'll see how everything is looking, but everything really started just processing super fast. So that's very encouraging. That means that you can do a project right away, probably within some hours. Okay, so I have some paper towels, shop towels here. Just grab whatever to kind of like grab my washers. There you go, I got one. And I just want to see how they look. So be careful, don't touch it with your hands. If you want to use gloves, it's much better because that's going to prevent you from getting your hands damaged. We just don't want that. So as you can see, here is the little bit of rust that is already starting to form. That's super cool. And I imagine the rest are the same. So I'm just gonna keep them in this concoction until I'm ready to get them out, and I finished all my tags. This is the concoction 24 hours later. Let's fish out those washers. Check it out. So when you get them out, you're just gonna pat them, dry them, and they won't look too rusty, but leave them out enough time, and this is how they look. Right here you can see that we're almost at the other side. So at this point I have a little light hole right here, and then on this other side you can see that this little point right here. So I'm gonna turn it around. I'm not gonna keep drilling from the other side and drill it from this side, so that way the wood won't give me that kind of like frayed look. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it slowly. Be very careful, guys. If you have a clamp, it's much better. That way you can hold the piece here and there won't be a problem. And this drill is not as sharp as I need it to be, so I need to change that as well. So I made my first piece, as you can see, and I already have the template. I used the angle that I liked the most from my piece that was already made, and I traced it on the other pieces. And now I'm gonna go in with my circular saw and cut it, and then I'll just do the hole right here. Then I'm gonna put some wordings, a saying, for example, it's gonna be thankful, or the person's name. You can do that as well here. It looks super cute. I'm gonna do that with my Cricut. You can freehand it as well, but I want to try it because I got my Cricut and I want to use it, and it's gonna look super professional. Maybe I'll even burn it with my wood burner. For right now, I'm gonna keep going with the rest of my pieces of wood. I already cut it and everything. I had to get this out again. As you can see, there's more rust now right here, which is super cool. Look at this side. And then I just put it here in the middle and make a cross, and that'll mark my spot for the middle, the center of it, and I can drill the hole. I used clamps so that I could get a better grip and I could drill. The only thing is that I blew out the wood, so be careful. Just drill 3/4 of the way into the wood and then turn it around and drill from the other side. Afterwards, I just continued cutting and drilling until I finished all the pieces. And guys, don't throw your little cut-offs from what you're doing here. You can also, and I was just thinking about this as I was cutting it, we can do like little village houses for Christmas decorations. Wouldn't that be super cute? So I'm gonna keep all of these, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get little pieces of rectangular wood, which I know I have a bunch, and we can make a little Christmas village. Never throw anything away. Once I finished cutting all my pieces, I went inside to my computer and designed the drawing that I was gonna do with the letters for the stencil. I also wanted to show you these cute little pieces that my dad is doing out of wood, and this one is in the works right now, but it's a phone holder. You're gonna put your phone right here, and it's gonna, I'm doing this with my phone so I can't use my phone to show you guys, but you get the drift, right? You put your phone here at an angle and it's gonna hold it, and it's super cute. We're gonna have this on our Etsy store. It's a seasonal store for right now, and I hope that you can go check it out if you want to support us, and if you want to get things, cute little things like this for your home and for your phone. Also, I'm going to be putting this the tags as well. You can also do them, but if you don't want to do them, I'm going to have them available there, and it's going to be something really cute. So just go ahead and hit the Cricut, and it'll go and do its thing. When the Cricut was done cutting, I did my own cutting so that I could isolate the design. Then I used some transfer paper, weeded out the design, and then I was ready to put it in my piece of wood. I still had to do the finish on the wooden tag, so I went in with a stain first. It's in Weather Oak, and I used a grayish paint that I had saved there forever, and just kind of dragged the paint in different spots until I got the desired look. I think I'm really happy with making it old. Isn't it cool? It looks really vintage, really like beaten and everything. I have my stencil right here with her name, so it's gonna go on the side here or in the middle, and then I'll just play with the stencil of the leaves to go all around. I'm gonna use some paint and just do the white paint and then do the leaves on the sides. And one thing that I wanted to mention is that the cutout for her name that I took out from the stencil, I'm gonna use this for a bookmark, so don't throw away your cutouts. I have the leaves as well right there, and they look really, really cute. And I'm also gonna give her my 2023 planner, which is super cute, and it actually goes with all the theme that I'm going here. I guess I like this color, huh? It comes with a 2-page spread with Bible verse and notes, space for the weekly plans and each of the days, notes, to-do lists, prayer lists, calendars. It's so complete, guys. You're gonna love it. This would be a great Christmas gift or stocking stuffer, so go ahead and check it out in the description below. Okay, so let's get started here. I forget how fun all of this is, guys, but once I had the wooden tag ready, I got my stencil ready. I just started to paint it all, and that is the easiest and funnest thing to do. Once you do that reveal, it's so satisfying. I just got the little bits and pieces out to reveal the full letters, and then I started doing the stencil with the leaves. I tried different colors, and I didn't like that brown one, so I took it off and used this mustardy color instead that I found that I had, which was such a good find. And then I was pretty much done. And finally, I just used E6000 to glue the washer. Then I used some jute so that I could thread it through the wooden tag, and that was it. So here's the bonus of how I did the bookmark. I used the leftover letters that I had from the stencil and just put them in a nice piece of paper. I used also the leaves that were there, only to survive the transfer, but it turned out really beautiful. It was very simple to do. And then I just used a Bible verse in the back of it, and I used a devotional for women that's called The Gentle Spirit. I recommend it to you guys. It's so encouraging and so beautiful. And that's it, a beautiful and personalized gift for your friends, for your family. You can add anything that you want on the lettering, and of course also give a 2023 planner from ZussieMakesit. See how I did that? Thank you for making this craft with me. I hope that it gives you ideas for your gifts as well. Until next time, God bless you.